I was messaging back and forth with an estranged parent that's been accused of creating a smear campaign against their estranged kid. And I think the insight that I gleaned from this conversation will be so helpful to estranged parents. This person did not understand what their child was saying. And it's great they were curious and asked me. And when we kind of got into it for a second, it kind of came to light that this estranged parent was feeling hopeless and helpless and isolated and in their estrangement and when their child went no contact with them. And so they started talking to family members and people that their child knows about the situation, sharing their side of the story. And these other people, and I think not really knowing what to do, would kind of validate the mom's feelings. Like the mom would be like, I'm having such a difficult time. This other family member would say, like, yeah, your child has always been XYZ. And so the thing is that these people were people that the kid had relationships with, other family members. So the parents' intention was to get help, to get validation, to get support. And they really didn't know how to ask for unwavering, like direct feedback. Like, what did I really do? Like, they didn't communicate that to these people. So guess what? The estranged child catches wind of this. And on top of the trust that's already been broken, on top of the no boundaries from the parent, on top of the child having these deep feelings of rejection from this parent, kind of twisted and turned this into, I don't want to say that because this isn't in the child's imagination. And the parent didn't intend this. So this is kind of the gray area of it, right? Even though the parent is 100% in the wrong here, it's just an example of how intent is so different than impact. And so this parent has a lot of repair to do with all of these people that they kind of accidentally, whatever, shared this with, where they have to be like, no, I'm actually really proud of my child for speaking up for themselves. And they're not difficult. They just need autonomy and they're finding their agency. They're finding their place. And I have done things to contribute to this. Mainly it's on me, essentially. So the parent has some obviously a lot of accountability to take, and they're so willing to do that and are doing that. And I'm so glad that they messaged me so that we can figure this out. But it was the first time I've really understood kind of both sides of when people say their parents are having a smear campaign. What do you think? Does that resonate?